always wanting to update our homes, or we should maybe do some renovations occasionally just to keep our homes spruced up. Melanie Iverson with Mosaic Design and Build is with us to share some home renovations that we can tackle these winter months and also on a budget. Welcome, Melanie.
Thanks, Heidi. Thank you so much for having me. This is awesome.
I'm so excited to have you back because, you know, first of all, this is probably a little selfish on my part, but I always love to get ideas for my own home. And, you know, of course, we want to do it on a budget, but here's the deal. We had a realtor on recently that talked about, you know, I'm sorry, it was a builder, but it's okay, you know, to continue to do renovations in the winter months. There are some things that you can still do, take advantage of this time. But so, of course, we can't do like all the big ones, and we don't want to be misplaced at the holidays if you're doing like a major renovation. So what kinds of ideas do you have for us as far as, you know, first of all, budget friendly, but also some things that we can tackle that are smaller jobs to still spruce up our house?
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, I think the number one thing anyone can do is paint. You're going to get the highest return on your investment by either hiring a painter or just DIYing it yourself, because the transformations are amazing, you know, and so I think if you want to paint a room, paint cabinetry, I mean, anything with paint is really going to be your best bet for an easy, budget-friendly idea for your home. And even in this slide here, this is actually my house. We moved in and decided like it wasn't quite working for us, and so we painted that back wall a really deep nightshade of green, and then the walls on either side white, you know, and then just added some furniture, and it's an entirely different space.
And this is,
you know, if you're thinking about selling in the spring, this is the left is not as marketable, and you know, any realtor is going to tell you a staged home with nice furniture and a nice clean paint job is going to sell much quicker.
Okay, so definitely paint, and we really should be sprucing up with fresh paint anyway, because our walls get dirty and dingy. So no matter if you want to add a bold color like that, or just, you know, I saw a friend did almost her entire house in kind of like a more of a neutral, you know, kind of a neutral color. So, okay, so what else can we do?
You know, one of the next things I think you can do is something just as small as Backsplash. You know, I mean, the kitchen really is going to sell the house. Usually your kitchen and your bathrooms are. And so if you're looking at, you know, this is a project I just worked on in Rose Creek where we did a whole renovation. But, you know, the Backsplash is pretty clean. Not everyone can do the bright colors. I'm a bright color person. I like using the dark greens and, you know, kind of being bold. But in this case, it's so clean, it's so transitional with their Backsplash. That was just a shade off of gray, still warm. But, you know, in a couple years, that's classic transitional style that is going to sell I mean, that kitchen's going to sell that home.
I love that you mentioned too selling. I mean, because there's so many of my friends today are downsizing, things like that. So if you do want to, you know, that transitional piece that you're adding, neutrals, neutral as far as that goes.
You know what, neutrals are always in. You can never go wrong with neutrals. You know, someone like me, I don't mind going big, going bold, but not everyone feels comfortable with that, especially in the Midwest.
But you can definitely paint a wall in a bright, beautiful color of your own liking, and then somebody else can come in and repaint that if they like. It's so simple. So simple.
Absolutely.
Okay. You have another one.
All right. So, you know, the third one that I was thinking about is really that furniture piece. You know, like if you're stuck in your space and it doesn't feel comfortable, ask for help. You know, many designers would love to help someone find furniture. I've noticed with this sounds funny, but most adults with children, the last place they redecorate is their bedroom, you know, because everyone sees the kitchen, the kids are using the entry, you know, and so it's kind of fun, I think, to take a look at the you know, the owner's suite, if you will, and revamp it so it feels like a sanctuary. We are stuck in our homes all winter long. And I want to be in a place that feels safe. It should be your refuge.
I love to, I mean, I'm seeing color in here again.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a simple thing. That furniture's going with you too.
Right.
So if you do, you know, sell your home, those items are going with you. They still look super fun and trendy and inviting to people. So that is very cool as far as furniture goes. But that means, you know, anywhere, just sprucing up your furniture.
Yep.
It makes you feel good, doesn't it?
It does. And you know, something I do often is I shop my own house, you know, and so if I had a rug in my den, I take a minute and I'll bring it upstairs, I'll put it in the living room or in the dining room and leave it there for a week just to see like if I like it better there. And so a lot of times I'm shopping my own home and restaging it and it just feels better.
That's very interesting. I love it. Okay, we're going to come back. So don't go anywhere because we're coming back with Melanie again because we're still going to talk trending decor and what's out there right now. Stay with us.